Hey everyone, my name is Tasia. Welcome back to my channel and to another plan with me. This week we're planning in my Hobonichi weeks and we're going to be doing the monthly overview for July. I have actually decorated up through June, so that is why we're doing July. I just have one appointment available or scheduled for that time. I usually don't schedule that far out, so it's kind of unusual that this sticker is here, but I do have that appointment. When it comes to the monthly overview, I'm quite plain. I don't use it as much as I could, and it's more decorative. Like for February, I did some fun things where I was being a little more, I don't know, note-keepy, like, and I was putting pictures in there, so I really like that. I think when it comes to March and even April, I will go back and I will fill it in with pictures. It's kind of fun to look back as like a memory thing like that, and it's easier for me to maintain on a smaller scale like that, where I just say, this is what happened in April, instead of taking pictures for every day, because really my life is not that eventful. So we're going to do, again, July, and let's get started. So I'm going to pull that little guy out and stick it on. I like my note to myself. The appointment is cookie phone conversation. When I can share more information about my cookie phone conversation, I will definitely let you know, but it will be fun. So let's put this top banner down first. It's just one long strip. I love the design for July. It is a fun mermaid. It's mermaid for the monthly overview and it's mermaid for the weekly portion. I think it's just so cute. It reminds me of the Little Mermaid with the colors. Oops. So I'm just going to put this top banner right over this black. I'm trying to line it up in hopes that lining that up, it will make it go down straight. I hope my head's not coming into frame. Oh my God, so crooked. Let's try go from this direction. It's easier for me to put down the longest edge instead of the shortest edge. So let's try this again. These stickers are repositionable, so if you do make a mistake, be careful, but you can pull them back up. The paper for the Hobonichi is so delicate that sometimes you can rip it. That is so crooked. Hopefully I can just lift it up to there and kind of re-pull it into the direction that I want it to go in. When it comes to vinyl stickers, they are a little softer. So in my opinion, it's easier to kind of stretch it and make it do what you want it to do. So we have that down, and then let's go ahead and put down these bottom covers. These bottom covers are fun because you can make the lists on them. I tried to think of ways to keep it as functional as possible since it is such a small space. So I incorporated these lists in there. We'll put this down, and then we'll put the dates down. Last I spoke to you guys, I was talking about acupuncture and how I had an acupuncture appointment, and I had a lot of you reach out and you're really curious as to how it was going to go and what happened. So I did go to it, and I have not formed a complete opinion on it yet. I'm going to go again next week, and then we'll kind of see how it goes. It did not hurt. I could feel some of them when they went in, when the pin hit. I could feel it. It was kind of like just a pinch, almost like a mosquito bite or something like that. But it quickly dissipated. Like it went away and then you didn't even know the needle was in there. Although there was one part, so I did my feet, my legs, my stomach, my hands, and my ears. They all had needles in them. And there was one on the side of my calf or shin, or I don't even know where it was, but that bugger, I could really feel it. It wasn't painful, but it was irritating. But again, it dissipated, but it was weird that that one held so much discomfort. When I asked her about it, she said that one was for joints and ligaments, which made sense because I'm having like this knee and shoulder issue. So I thought that was weird. And another thing that I thought was pretty neat was that we were working on that. We were working on my hormones because they are out of whack. And my digestion. And so she put the pins in my tummy. I had 4 pins in my stomach, and about 10 minutes in, so basically you put the pins in and I laid there for 20 minutes. And I would say maybe halfway through, my stomach started making so much noise. It was really strange. My stomach is not usually vocal. It wasn't, this is gonna be such a TMI video. It wasn't the type of rumbling where you're like, oh my gosh, I have to go to the bathroom, or oh my gosh, I am starving, or anything like that. It was kind of like higher up, but things were just happening in there. I don't know what it was. And so we'll see. I feel like maybe I've seen some improvement there. She said when it comes to, of course, when it comes to like my hair loss or my hormones, that's something that's not going to be an instant fix. But the digestion, that I should be able to see some sort of, we'll know if it's working rather quickly when it comes to that. So I don't know, we'll see. When she was taking out the needles, it didn't hurt. I didn't feel loopy afterwards like I thought I was going to. I had Zach drive me because I was afraid that I was going to feel almost drunk or high feeling from it, but I did not. I did feel pretty sleepy later in the afternoon, so I slept really well. But that is it. It was definitely, I mean, it's worth a shot, right? If you guys are on the fence about acupuncture, my only thing is so after they put the pins in and she's like, okay, just relax. Some people take a nap, some people meditate or focus on your breathing or something like that, you know. I can't. I don't know, I really have to work on that. My mind just goes all the time. And Zach says it's because I sleep so well that when I'm up, I am working. Like my mind is just working because it gets a really good break when it's sleeping. So I could not like calm my mind. I was thinking that like if there was an earthquake, it would be the worst time to have an earthquake because a ceiling tile would fall on me and like impale the pins. It's just the stupidest things go through my mind. So I really have to work on that. Maybe next time I'll bring headphones or something. I just need to mute myself somehow, but I can't. I am nonstop. So that's how that went. I can give you guys another update when I go next week. It's next week, Thursday, I think. I don't know if I'm going to pre-film though, because I am going to be gearing up to go Wild, which is really exciting. It's going to be in Vegas. If you guys are going, definitely let me know. I want to meet as many people as I can. I feel like last year was my first Go Wild, so I was pretty nervous. I'm still nervous this year, but last year I feel like it was a lot more nerve-wracking because I had the Michaels Make Room, which for those of you who don't know is where I was able to pitch the shop to Michaels, and that's how we got into Michaels this year, was from that experience. It was like Shark Tank. So I had that going and I was just too focused on that. I could not enjoy anything else. I even ducked out early the last day of the event because on that day, I believe it was Saturday, the event went to, I don't know, like noon or something like that. And then the Michaels Make Room was just a couple hours after. And I was so afraid that I was going to get delayed or something like that because there were so many of us. There's like 1,300 of us and we're all trying to get in the elevators. And I was like on the 20-something floor. I did not want anything to happen. So I left the event early and so I could practice and get dressed and get down before the conference even let out. So that way I wouldn't have any elevator problems. Because in my mind, if you're on time, you're late. If you need to be there early, even if it's waiting in the parking lot or just waiting outside, I'd rather wait than be on time or late. So this go around, I feel like I'm going to be able to enjoy things a little bit better because I'm not going to have that stress that's over. So I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to it. And there's a lot of new people that I'm going to be able to meet, especially from the Facebook group. I know a lot of you are going, and on Instagram. It's just kind of fun to be able to put all the faces to the names, although I'm terrible. I know screen names, or I know names by first and last name with the picture. And so when I was meeting people last year, I would be like, what's your last name? Or what's your, you know, your Instagram name? And as soon as I hear that, I'm like, yes, I know who you are. So if you're going, please come and say hi. But almost done with the date covers. I'm just using my tweezers. Without the tweezers, this would take me so much longer to get everything down. I was watching a Plan With Me video with, it was in our group. It was like a Facebook Live with Kayla and Darshell, and one of them, I don't know whose hand it was, I can't remember. She had the most bomb tweezers. They were like angled. They just looked like they would be so easy to work with. So I've been meaning to ask about those. I know they've showed them in the Facebook group once before, but I just can't remember. If you're watching this, I need to know what tweezers those are, because these came with my machine and they are really nice because they're so fine. They're like a little needle point, but sometimes, I don't know, because they're so fine, they're a little sharp. They can leave like a little dent if I squeeze the sticker too hard. So it would be nice to switch it up. So, anyways, almost done. After this, we're pretty much done. We're gonna put down the cookie appointment and kind of call it that. I do trim this sticker, and I kind of like just slip it in the pocket. I slip things in the back pocket all the time of things that I'm gonna go back to and use, because I have no idea when the bills are going to be due this far in advance or anything like that. We're going to be in our new house at this point in July. So I don't know when the due date for the mortgage is gonna be or anything like that. I can put down some birthday stickers. My sweet little Nunu, she's passed, but her birthday would have been on July 27th, so I'll definitely mark that. And gosh, for July, I can't remember if there's anyone else's birthdays. The doctor that I used to work for in Hawaii, he shares a birthday with Sush. That's how I always remembered. Just finish this. 31. Perfect. So let me zoom out just a teeny bit so you can see what this looks like. I think this looks really cute already. So just really simple and easy. We have these 3 flag stickers left, and then we have these here. So I am going to, we didn't set a time for the cookie conversation because it was so far in advance. We just thought, I think it's gonna be like at nighttime, like 8 or 9 p.m. No, 7 p.m. my time, 9 p.m. their time, I believe. Anyways, let's get a permanent marker out. When it comes to writing on the stickers, I love using this Pilot Ultra Fine permanent marker. You can find these on Amazon or at like a regular office supply store. And sometimes I do have them in the shop. Right now, I believe we're out of stock, but I am working on getting more in. So definitely keep your eye out for that. And so July 8th, I guess I'll just write cookie. I guess. I'm just gonna use this cute little phone. And I'm gonna put the phone down first because I don't wanna run out of space or write too big. I'm just trying to think what color I wanna use. I think I'll use this green one. So we're gonna put that down. I'll just write cookie in there. It's so small. That's the only thing about this planner, is that the boxes are so tiny for the monthly overview. So I'll know what I'm talking about, I think. Cookie. So that is on the 8th. And then I'll leave this in here just so when it gets closer, if I need to change it or something, I won't be like, what the heck was I talking about? So we have that. And then let's put down the cute little birthday cake for Sush. We'll put this one here. So I'm gonna put this, do I wanna put it like that or like that? maybe like that. So that was on the 27th. That was crooked. I don't know how I managed to put everything down crooked. And then we'll put that cute little icon like that. Sushi. Oh, my little heart came out a little funky. That's okay. We'll leave it. So that's about it. I can't think of anything else for July. I know I need to plan a trip to see my family back in Hawaii. I just don't know when I'm gonna go. So just gonna take my scissors and snip this out. That will fit. And then I'm gonna take these, because I don't want to save this whole sheet, and I don't want like a little scraggler, and I'm just gonna stick them on there because they'll peel off, because they are removable. And so now we have that. So it's you'll have to use like your fingernail to get them up, but you can, if, oh no, you know what would be even a better idea? So I'm gonna lift these up. When we are testing our cut lines, we have to do this, and I don't know what it is, but it's so satisfying. So let me pull these off really quick. Basically, to save time, instead of peeling off every single individual sticker, we peel off the backing. And when we're able to pull off the backing with all of the stickers that's still sticking to the paper, it's just so satisfying. So the little, it's like really easy to do it with the headers for some reason. I think they're like the easiest ones to just rip off, and they all stay back. Get down your little house. And by doing this, you can just stick the other stickers to the sheet and not worry about anything, especially if you didn't have a repositionable sticker. I think it would still stick to this. Those little blood drops are so tiny. Trash and a little pencil. The little wine glass. Yeah, so that was all of them. And so now we'll take these and just stick them on there. Uh-oh, where's the last one? There it is. And then we'll just stick it in the back of the planner and save it for later. So that is it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. If you like this July kit, it is currently available in, well, depending on when you watch this. If you're watching this in the month of April, it's available via subscription. So you can sign up to get this as well as the weekly overview portion of the kits, and the signups will be available through the end of the month. After that, you can still get the kit. They're just sold a little differently. They're individual. You get a little bit of bonus items when it comes to the subscription, but that will be available starting May 5th. So that is it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, definitely give it a thumbs up, and until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye!